Hello, everybody. I am joined today with Beth. She is one of our in-person members here at Rogue, and she is our member of the month. Congratulations, Beth. We're happy to
Thank
have
you.
you here. Thank you for joining me. We're going to start right away, just going through an introduction. So if you can just introduce yourself and just kind of talk about how long you've had Parkinson's and how you found out about Rogue.
Okay, well, again, my name is Beth Sullivan, and I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in February 9th of 2024. So I had the symptoms since 2017, but I was officially diagnosed in February, so around 10 months.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
Yeah. How did you hear about us? No, no, you're okay. How did you hear
Okay.
about us?
Okay, just to let everybody know, I'm a little nervous, so I'm going to look at my notes here a little bit. But I firstly would like to extend many thanks and my gratefulness to Rogue. I want to extend that my life has changed dramatically for the best. When I first started going to Rogue, my Parkinson disease symptoms were progressing as such that I was losing my balance, falling, hand tremors, unable to write, and so on, could not put my clothing on without assistance, and so on. I heard about Rogue from my daughter's research and my home nurse. My nurse shared with us that her mother has PD and has been going to Rogue for 2 years now with outstanding results. I joined Rogue in April this year, 2024, and my journey began with remarkable successes. Um, though there are many successes I have endured these past few months at Rogue, I wanted to respect my readers and not write a whole biography. So I will share one of the successes I'm very excited about. Today, I have the ability to jog and walk with my dog and also jog on the treadmill. Due to all the symptoms I had from PD since 2017, as I mentioned before, I and my family are so elated that I'm doing so well. I was not a real athletic person, however, but today having the ability to lightly jog with my dog is remarkable. Having the feeling that I can lift my legs and feet was a huge, big deal, and I could not do that at that time. But today, the feeling that I know I can jog a block or two with my dog is totally awesome. And I
That
wish
is
this,
totally awesome.
yeah, I wish
Yeah.
this for everyone to have that opportunity. I'm not going to cry, but I'm sorry. But
Don't have to
um,
apologize.
yeah, but
Yeah,
anyway.
no, you are rocking it, girl. You really are. You started just focusing on your quality of movement, taking big steps. And then once you master that, you're like, give me the weight. So, Beth, for those of you who don't know Beth, or you guys are online members, she puts ankle weights on, and then she also puts wrist weights on, and then she has a weighted vest on as well. All of this while she is walking and jogging. You get up to like point what 4.5 speed, something like that on the treadmill. That's awesome. All with a weighted vest. And then now you're having a weight around your neck as well, too.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have seen incredible results with you. You are kicking butt. You show up every single day for open gym, and then you're doing your classes as well, too. So we're just so proud of you. It really shows that working hard, being consistent, really working at a higher um, capability, pushing yourself, working to get that heart rate up really does have an impact on you. And
Totally.
we're so happy that you're able to jog with your dog because I know that was a big goal for you. But yeah, I just had
Thank
to highlight that for everybody who's watching about how great you are. And you are truly an inspiration. I know when a bunch of people will come in open gym and they see you with the weighted vests and walking with dumbbells at like a 3.8 speed, they're like, oh my gosh, check her out. And it's really cool to see.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I do have my next question for you. What motivates you to exercise, Beth?
What motivates me to exercise is a reminder, a flashback, if you will, of
Hmm.
where I was then and where I am today. And I don't mean to get emotional, but
No, you're okay.
um, I just like to share because everyone can have the same opportunity. It's it's diligence and the
Yeah,
desire to want. And it takes a lot of hard work, but
it
there's
does.
days where you feel like, oh, but if you think a little bit back where you are and where you're progressing today, it just makes a huge difference, a very huge difference.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you
And
for
he,
sharing that.
yeah, go ahead. Uh-huh.
No, that's okay. What is one thing that you couldn't do before you started exercising and now you can? I know we talked a little bit about jogging already. Is there anything else?
Well, I when I first came to Rogue, I could barely walk. I had balance issues. I was falling down, again, as I stated earlier in the beginning. Um, it was getting to the point where I couldn't dress myself. I couldn't
Mhm.
write. It was very scary. And
Yeah.
anyway, when I started going to Rogue and I was doing the power moves, the power classes, my balance, I was just all over the place, taking baby steps, shuffling, everything from A to Z that Parkinson disease has. And within a couple of weeks, I could not believe it. My walking was improving and my balance was improving. And I was just getting back. I was sleeping. I could not sleep more than 2 hours every night. Um, I was just getting healthier and better. And
Yeah,
it was awesome. Um,
that's great. What classes do you take here at Rogue?
right now, I'm taking circuit strength and hi-fi class. Um, they're remarkable. I'm building strength, and it's really helping me a lot. Um,
Good. Do you have a favorite class?
oh my goodness, I can't say that I have one favorite class because all the classes are my favorite as well. And the coaches, the physical therapy coaches. I mean, it's great. Um, they're all my favorite.
I know sometimes it's hard when we ask people what their favorite class is to try to pinpoint one, but yeah, that's great. You started with cardio and power moves, and then we've
That's
worked up
right.
into circuit strength now. And now you're in our high fire new class, our high intensity functional intervals, really working on getting your heart rate up, doing a lot of jumping.
Yes.
So that's really cool to see you in those classes. We love having you in class. You definitely are a huge part of Rogue. You're a huge inspiration. And I know a lot of the members love to chat with you and just to get to know you and hear your story and everything. So we appreciate you. We appreciate having you here.
Thank you.
Kind of segueing into our next question, if there's any words of wisdom or any encouragement that you could share with somebody who has Parkinson's.
Well, firstly, I don't miss a class or a day because I can tell if I miss any kind of power moves, exercises, I can feel it. It's just my body. I just need to have it every day.
Yeah.
Um, my words of encouragement for others is to challenge yourself with a mindset that I can do it. And I remember, my family bringing me a walker and, a wheelchair and all this. And, it was okay for a while, but I just had goals that I wanted to give it a try to see if I can walk on my own and everything. And
Yeah,
I'm an example.
you
But
are. You're doing it and you are crushing it. So good.
so when you're feeling down and you do not want to exercise, you have to reflect where you were and
Mhm.
before. And I also added that taking a rogue exercise class and tell yourself, I don't want to be there again. Have friends and family and rogue members, a network that you can count on to make you accountable.
Yeah,
It
I like
really
that.
pays to go. One lady from here explained to me how it's too easy to not come and to just sit down on the couch and not go
Yeah.
anywhere and then get depressed rather than maybe if she had someone that can make, hey, I really don't feel like going, but maybe you can talk to her and, call. your
Yeah,
account.
I think
And
that's a really good point. We've talked a lot with all the other member of the month highlight videos. A lot of people talk about the support system and how big it is, whether it's people here at Rogue or outside of Rogue. But I
right,
really like the point that you added today is also having people to hold you accountable. So it's great to
right.
have your support system, but if you have somebody in your family or a friend or someone outside of your family or someone at Rogue that can shoot you a text or, hey, where are you at? Why aren't you in class? Or things like
Yeah,
that, yeah, I think that accountability is a huge component because there are unfortunately days when you or someone else isn't going to feel the best. It's going to be
yeah,
harder days when we have Parkinson's, but to have somebody there to help you and to get you up and get you into class and get you exercising, I think that's great. So thank you for adding that accountability portion.
yeah, yeah, that's for sure. I have found it rewarding having a written goal list,
Yeah.
somewhat like a bucket list of things that you would like to do or haven't had time to do.
Hmm.
And it's helped me a lot because I do have a list and I'm getting a check mark on my list. And I'm
That's
determined to
awesome.
do that. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
um, it's inspiring and it just sets goals. And I'm
Yeah, definitely.
excited
Do you
about
have
that.
that like on your wall or somewhere where you can see it every day, or
I
is it
just
just
have
like
it
in a
on my
notebook?
desk, on my desk.
Okay.
They
I like
always
that. Yeah.
say a goal is a check mark when it's written down. So
Yeah.
if you write it down in addition to mentally in your head, they seem to come true, if that
Yeah,
makes sense,
definitely.
right?
Yeah, if you have it written down for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's that initiation of, I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to jog with my dog again or whatever it may be.
yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I love that for sure. Making your checklist, your bucket list, whatever you may call them, these goals in mind. And because
Mhm.
when we have goals in mind when we're exercising, we're more likely to get into it, right? Where it's instead of us just doing, walking on the treadmill and be like, hey, why am I doing this? What is the point? Because I want to, go on a hike. I want to be able to walk with my dog. I want to be able to walk without assistance, whatever it may be. Having those goals in mind, allowing us to really get better and to look forward to things to achieve in class.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's
Exactly.
great. Those are all of my questions I have for you, Beth. I don't know if there's anything else that you wanted to add, but if there is, you can definitely jump in. But thank you so much. We loved it. Thank you
Yeah,
for sharing everything.
thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah,
My
was there
last thing
anything else
that
you wanted to add?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just wanted to say that as a note, foremost, that exercise is our daily vitamin. If we can think of it that way, it's
Yeah,
definitely, you know,
I like
it's
that.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get some
Movement,
rogue
movement.
shirts that say that too on the back or something for all the members. But yeah, exercise is your daily vitamin. Definitely. Well, thank you so much for joining me today online. Thank you for all of your inspiring words and for sharing your story, as this
Mhm.
is going to help people in Rogue and outside of Rogue as well too. So thank you again, Beth, for joining us and congrats for being our member of the month.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. I love Rogue. Thank you.
We love you, Beth. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.